Okay, I am going to solve this for x. Since it's an absolute value, you make two equations. The first equation is simply x plus 4 equals 6. The other equation is going to be x plus 4 equals negative 6. You make one normal, you make one where you set the absolute value piece equal to a negative. You then simply solve each of these equations. So, to solve this, we're simply going to minus the 4 over, and I got x equals 2. Over here we're going to minus the 4 over, and I got x equals negative 10. Absolute values, you always make two equations, one normal, one with the equal to a negative. Okay, same idea over here, except this is an inequality. So we go 4 minus 2x is less than 6, and the other one, though, is going to be 4 minus 2x. You flip the sign to a greater than, and you make that a negative 6. We are now going to solve both of them. You left the first one the same. The second one you flip, and you make it a negative. Now you solve each of them. First step is minus the 4 over. That gives you negative 2x left over here. This gives you a 2 right there. Over here, if we solve this one, you minus the 4 over. We got a negative 2x greater than, and this is negative 10. We divide both sides by negative 2. That gives us x. When you divide by negative, the sign flips. Here we divide by negative 2. When you divide by negative, the sign flips. Now, we're not done. We have to look at this from the beginning and tell if it is a less than or greater than. From the beginning, it's less than. Less thans are ands, greaters are or. This is a less than, so it's an and. So from the beginning, this was an and. So the way we write an and is not just blank and blank. You actually have to write it like this, where you go negative 1 less than x less than 5. And then that's the way I write an and. Because if you look at the statement, if I cover this up, do you see x is less than 5? If I cover this up, you see x is greater than negative 1. It's backwards. X is greater than negative 1. X is between those two values. Here's how you'd graph it. Here's 0. We'd put 5 right here. Put negative 1 right here. Put open circle, open circle. And here it says x is greater than negative 1, which means I shade this way. This one's saying x is less than 5, which means I shade this way. Do you see how x is between? The orange is between negative 1 and 5. So here would be the answer. This would be the graph. Why are they open circles? Because they're just less thans. If that was a less than or equal to, they'd be closed circles.